going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday night. Rock and roll. Cheers. I'm drinking another blood orange tonight. Hope you guys are doing well. See Greg's in the room. Tracy, how you doing? Good to see you. I see Paige's in the house. I see some hearts flying over there on the side. 40 likes. That's a big undertaking you going there for, Greg. I hope you're right. Hope we can do it. My skills is not feeling good today. Been fighting with this amp since the last time, and I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I just can't get a tone out of it I like. How am I sounding? How's it going? Happy Tuesday night. Welcome to the Tuesday night cheers. Today we're going to have setting the guitar down a little bit. Do some more talking than we normally do. I hope that's okay with everybody. Hanging out in Shamokin Studios tonight. Talking about it today. We got, I believe, 15 more days out here. And that's it. Uh-oh. Everybody, somebody's coming to say hi. Let's say hi, Graham Cracker. Say hi, Graham. Graham, look at all the people right there. He don't care. Graham does not care. Yeah. There's the Graham Cracker. Anyway, everybody, how you doing? Happy Tuesday night. Graham wants to be in the picture again. Yes, we're up in Shamokin Studios in Shamokin, Pennsylvania. We got 15, 16 more days here till we shove off and start our adventure. We're probably going to hang out down in Pennsylvania, the Lehigh Valley for a while. Hang out down there for a few days. And then start our trek west. So we've been working, getting some stuff done here. Having a massive fire sale out here at Greg's place. Shamokin Weather Report will be up in about 2 minutes, hopefully. 105 in the desert, I see, Paige. That doesn't look fun. I'm real happy I'm not there right now. I've been seeing that there was some heat advisories in like Pima and Pinal counties. It's really only been in the 70s here, but it's been a little bit humid. I don't know. Weather's been pretty good though, but we'll get the official weather report whenever Greg's going to give it. But having a good time up here. Been sleeping great up in Shamokin. I don't understand it, but every time I'm here, I sleep better than I have for a long time. So here we go. 71 and 62% humidity in Shamokin, Pennsylvania right now. How long before you go through Indiana? Well, I don't know if we're going to go through Indiana, honestly. Yo, Derek's in the house. What's up, brother? So I had to restart my phone and go back hanging out. All right, well, I'm glad you're doing good, Derek. Thanks for stopping by, D. Good to see you again. But yeah, I think we're heading down. Actually, we're going to make a little run through Virginia, Carolina, maybe the northern tips of Alabama and Mississippi, and then heading over towards Memphis. That's the unofficial route that we're checking out right now. It's the Hash Man. Yeah, man. D the Hash Man's in the house. And for that, we'll give you this, huh? You need to go through Missouri. You need to go to Uranus. Yeah. Maybe we'll be going through Missouri. Missouri's kind of a... Yo, Deborah's in the freaking house. I was starting to think you fell off the face of the earth or joined some schooly crew up there in the UP and just changed your name and got a new identity, Deborah. It's good to see you. But yeah, I don't know if we're going to go through Missouri or not. I guess if we're taking I-40, we won't go through Missouri. If we're taking through I-70, then we will be going through Missouri. So, I don't know. But, yo, Mindy's in the house. I love the way Mindy sings songs when she shows up. Good to see you, Mindy. And Deborah, how's my boy Jimmy doing? Tell him I miss him. Give him a little smoocher for me. School UP, brother, it was awesome. Right on. Deborah, we're gonna see you down in the queue this winter, right? I've been watching the courtside chatter, and seems there's a lot of people talking about heading out there early, and I don't know if I want to do that, but I don't know. We'll see. There's a lot of variables when I get out there, but we'll play it by ear, see what the weather's like. I'm hoping that though, once we get going, I'd like to do a little run with some friends out to like Tombstone and down to Bisbee and maybe over to like Empire Ranch and down to Patagonia, Arizona. You know, it's take like 10 days or something like that and go hang out down there because it is well, I love it down there, and you got a little bit of extra elevation down there, so the temperatures are higher, and so we'll see if Mindy's here. So she's one of the people I was talking about doing that with, depending on where she ends up. And Patty's out somewhere. Be hooking up with her sooner or later. And then I'm glad you're going out to Q, Deb. I'm looking forward to seeing you again. And Greg will be with, and the Graham Cracker. So and who else? Who knows who else will show up? But maybe we'll see Paul, my buddy Paul, who's hanging out in Utah right now too. He's got some time to kill before he goes to quartzsite. So you never know. Who knows? Maybe Motley Rue, all the Arizona crew will be there. You never know. And then 2026, of course, sometime before Ironwood, we will be having the traveling vintage mojo hang. So, and that's Senecofa. And yeah, these are all in the future. Cool name for a dog. You're welcome. I'm so bad at reading these comments. I'm terrible at it. Terrible. But yeah, let's play this thing. Let's see if we can hit some more bad notes with this one. Oh, somebody's got a message, got help for review. Show, what does it say? What does it say? Something about a butthole. I'm not gay, but my butthole is. Super dude. What happens when you come into a room like that and you say something stupid is the moderators are going to toss you. So what you should try to do is raise the bar. Say the thing you want to say without saying it. Challenge yourself. Do better. Because right now, you just look like a douchebag. Honest to God. It should be super douche, not super dude. All right. I'm going to let the world see your comment, though. But yeah, don't be a super douche anymore. Really. It won't work out for you. Or if you're going to be a super douche, do it when I'm standing right in front of you. Because I guarantee that your doucheism will drop tremendously. Super douche. Everybody say hi to the super douche. Now, Deb, you're allowed to talk about stuff like that because we know you, but not super douche. I might have to rent a rig to come hang. Doesn't look like I'm going to have my home on wheels yet. Well, I hope you do that, Tracy. Although it's a bummer that you got to rent one. Because, you know, rent. I mean, what would you do? Would you just rent like a U-Haul van and do one of those no builds like Bob Wells shows or something like that? Just, I mean, I've been thinking about trying that sometime. Like, just, I don't know, like flying into someplace and going and spending like $100 at Walmart and trying to go like 1,000 miles in a U-Haul van or something like that. Just to, I don't know, just to do some goofy stuff, you know? Goofy stuff. I like goofy stuff because I'm goofy. Yeah, don't let Paige put you in a timeout, man. She'll make you stand in the corner, haul you ass around. There you go. Dude, I've seen some war wagon type shagging wagons on Marketplace. How many vans do I need? All of them. I think I need them all. Honestly, Greg and I were checking out the Marketplace today and we saw this bomb ass 1969 Dodge Explorer. If any of you guys were out or saw any of my videos from Quartzsite this past winter, I did an interview and a walkthrough with a gentleman with a 69 Dodge Explorer, like a blue and white one, a really sweet one. Well, today we saw one for sale that was brown and white, just like that, but it looked like it just came off the showroom floor. But it did have a $15,000 price tag on it, so, which honestly wasn't that bad, but it was the old systems. It didn't have solar or anything like that. I think maybe the most modern thing it had was like some modern propane tanks, but it was very awesome, very awesome. And I like the way Paige thinks. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, because Greg put some 40 like challenge out when he got in here today, like a crazy knucklehead. So we need 32 more likes, or I'm gonna have to make fun of Greg until Saturday. So help Greg out at least. But yeah, that was in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. Yeah, Paige don't mess with Paige. Paige will win, always. She always wins. But I was out in Stay Puffed, got the generator fired up, I got the air conditioner fired up, we got AC in Stay Puffed, we got really good AC actually, got a video coming out on that. I don't know, there's a lot of stuff coming out, so I don't know. If anybody that's in the chat right now actually watches the videos, I got like one more Alaska video to come out, but Honestly, I don't even want to edit it because I was in such a bad mood while I was filming that. It's like a constant beep. It's just like a nonstop F this and F that, and this place sucks. So I don't know what I'm exactly going to do. Um, but I do have a video. Well, I have enough footage to make another video from Alaska, from like Anchorage, and the end of it would be some really cool stuff, but the beginning of it would be some really angry stuff. So I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think I should do? Or should I just scrap that whole one and forget it and go on from there? I know we got another scooter video coming out from Tucson yet. We got what else we got? We got the Tucson Auto Museum video coming up, which is freaking awesome place, man. I never had any idea that I had no idea that the Tucson Auto Museum would be as cool as it was, because it's this little place. And Divine says, yeah, I remember seeing that short or story, and I was like, damn, oh yeah, I still, to this day, have no interest in Alaska. Alaska has been the biggest upset of my traveling life so far. Alaska was a gigantic disappointment. So, not saying that you shouldn't go there yourself and see it, but I'm not going to go back. Endeavor, I only have one scooter now. I've Hector's brother, Hector version 2.0. We got him. We sold Hector, the original OG Hector. So that's cool. Honest to gosh, guys, I bought the new Hector for $500. I sold the old Hector for $400. So that was what my goal was to get everything done on Hector that I needed to do. And well, I spent $100 and I got basically a brand new scooter. So that was cool. I did also sell the most dangerous moped ever made. If you guys watched the AMF Roadmaster, we got rid of that. That thing was not safe. That thing earned its name as the most dangerous moped ever made. Moto Marini. Holy crap, Shane Connor's in the house. Man, this is cool. Moto Marini. For all of you that have no idea who Shane Connor is or what a Moto Marini is, I've known him since we were little kids. And the Moto Marini was I guess I bought that thing for like $25 at a yard sale. It's a dirt bike from I don't know, it was an import from Italy, I believe. And Shane had just bought a blaster. This is probably 92, 93, something like that. Bought it at a yard sale for $25, and I bet you we rode that thing for at least one summer. It was a good $25 investment. So thanks for reminding me about that, Shane. That's cool. 94, there you go. 1994, 31 years ago. And look at me, I'm still buying junk motorcycles and fixing them. We're out in a helicopter. Yeah, all right. Well, here you go. Shane's showing up, so you guys are going to get some stories now. One day we were out riding. After we got that thing straight, it was, I don't know, there was 4 of us. I don't remember who everybody was there, but I know it was me and Shane, probably my buddy Joel maybe, and maybe a Steven. But we were cruising around over at the farm that I grew up on, and we crossed a couple roads, and maybe we broke a couple laws, but I mean, this is super rural. Like, if they were chasing us with helicopters, man, like, anyway, but that's what we thought, you know? It turns out the area we were riding in, someone found a dead body, and it wasn't just a dead body, it was a dead woman and her baby. And that's what they were there, and they were there to question us about that. And true crime stuff, I've seen the story now a couple times. The woman actually drove all the way up to where I live, to close to where I live, and abducted this woman and her child. She killed the woman, but she left the baby alive, and the baby died of exposure. But she drove all the way up there from South Carolina, I think it was, North Carolina, one or the other. It was a long haul. And yeah, we just happened to be there the day that they found the body, and not gonna lie, we were scared, man. We all thought we were going to jail. And turns out they weren't even looking for us. They were just trying to find out some information. It was on my parents' neighbor's property. I mean, they found the body, I don't know, 500 yards from my parents' front door, maybe? So, anyway, there you go. There's a story of some crazy stuff that happened with my $25 motorcycle and Shane Connor. It's good to see you, Shane. I'm glad you're here, brother. Ooh, that's squash there. But yes, there's a old railroad track that ran next to it, and that was it. My parents have a really large farm. Let's see. I want to see the review. Now, why are they telling Divine? You can't see what Divine Mojo said. Stand by me. Oh, because it said the S word. Really? Please let Mindy's comment go through, moderators. It shouldn't be there. You're allowed to say shit. As far as I'm concerned, you're allowed to say shit. So, but yeah, we saw that happen, and that was kind of freaky. Hey, by the way, while Shane's here, if there's anybody watching this right now that is interested in purchasing, what is it, a 1983 Z28, Shane? Like a really, really super clean showroom kind of show car. Hook up with Shane, man. He's got one for sale. Shane's got some badass cars. Hopefully, before I leave, I get to go over to his place and maybe we take a little peek in his garage. For all you Camaro guys out there, or girls, he's got some badass ones, man. From 68, 396 4-speed. That his dad bought when he got out of Vietnam, new. What else he got? 64 or 63 Chevy Nova 2 that he's putting an LS3 in right now. And I know he's got a couple. I know he's got a 454 6-speed or 5-speed Z28 from like 78 or 79. Does that thing have 2 4s on it, Shane? Does your big block Camaro have 2 4s? It's got a bone stock 94 Z28 sitting in there. He's got that 83 Z28. I think there's a Hemi Challenger in there. Just a double pumper, all right. 95 Z28, that's like so clean you can eat off of it. Yeah, and I think there's a Hemi Challenger in your garage too, right? Yeah. Yeah, you're guilty by association. It's about time you got a Mopar in your garage. Is any Mopar guys or girls in the crowd tonight? You know the War Wagon's in Mopar. That was the right answer, Shane. That was the happy wife, happy life. I need an acoustic again. Last time we did the live on this Strat, I like this Strat, don't get me wrong, but the strings are so thin, I don't have... Hey, Tammy's in the house. How you doing, Tammy? Good to see you. This thing's got like 9 gauge strings on it. And for you guitar players out there, I just got grip hands, man. I don't have a light enough touch on this neck to really pick out individual notes without just bending the strings a little bit. You know, I was a bass player, and now I am... Yeah, Greg's saying that because he built this guitar. But honestly, I usually play with at least 10s, and my acoustics got 12s on them. So I have to become a better musician, honestly. Because... some bass for your face, not an 8-track. Keeping it good to the wood so the people give me some of that reaction to the fact of the man that cancel the shit. To the bone, to the point, put the bullet down. All right, that's enough of that. That's enough of that for now. I'll go back to this. I'll give you one more. Nope. I keep going to that flat, and it's not that flat. Oh, I'm such a nerd. If there's any young people watching this right now, my advice to you is don't grow up. It's a trap. That reminds me of Ferris Bueller. Did you just compare me to the Sausage King of Chicago? Huh. Abe Froman? That's right, no lessons. Never had one lesson. What another cool thing about hanging out with Mindy is she's like a lot of my friends that I've known forever. She just randomly throws out song lyrics to answer questions or movie titles, which is one of the greatest qualities a human being can have, if you ask me. Abe Froman. Hey, thanks for the hearts. Yeah, I thought I could hear the delay down there. That's good. We need one of them scramble buttons. No, that's not. Nope, that's not what I'm talking about. Scramble button makes your car go really, really fast. I don't know, cough button or whatever they call it, so that we can point out all my mistakes. Let's have a little blues jam for a while. You guys talk amongst yourselves and keep those carts coming. If you haven't hit the subscribe button and the like button, that will be super awesome. And if you really want to get crazy with the cheese whiz, you can become a member. I knocked it out of tune. I got that out of tune blues. Out of tune blues. Ooh. That's out of tune so bad I can't even get it. All right, that only has that number one for like 2 weeks. I'm not sure what I missed. Lots of things. How many likes do we got? 13, Greg. So we need what? 27 more for your number, man. You got like 28 minutes. If I was you, I'd be out there hustling likes. I'd be real happy if we could get to 20, honestly, dude. But whatever. I get to see my friends when I do this, and that's all that's cool. And I'm still not convinced that I fixed this jack right. Right there, look at that. That's so far out. I don't know how to play foreigner, man, but I would if I could right now, because that would be perfect. Yeah, man, when I need a good old-fashioned Marshall and a Les Paul. Willing to sacrifice my love. To sacrifice my love. Is that a cold as ice line, Mindy? Is that Mindy? All right. Thank you for helping me out there. I know that song, but I don't know. Like, I've never been like a big Foreigner fan, honestly. I was into the heavier stuff, and now somebody's texting me. Obviously, they're not watching. There you go, Greg. Thank you for saying that, man. I needed a song to play, and I couldn't think of any. And Greg and I were watching Rock and Roll Roadshow last night with Sammy Hagar, and he had Vic Johnson with him. If you don't know who Vic Johnson is, look him up. He's one of the most underrated guitar players you'll ever see. And they were hanging out with the Motor City Madman, Ted Nugent, out on his ranch out there in Texas. He's got like this 300-acre ranch, but they were rocking out and jamming and telling stories. And Ted played this song, so I'm going to play this song for you. Why don't you guys all talk amongst yourself? That's all I get for you. Because then it goes into another song with all these instruments that you need and whatnot. And I ain't got them. Well, there is this. Ted Nugent. I met Ted Nugent in Baldwin, Michigan while hunting. It was him and his son. He was driving a camouflage truck. Well, that's kind of dope, man. I would have loved to have met Ted Nugent, like, anytime. Because that dude, like, Stranglehold, probably one of the first 5 songs I learned how to play on the guitar. Not that I can actually play it, but, you know, the riff. You know, riffs. Everybody likes the riffs. Like, the first time I played that, I thought, wow, dude, I can, like, play a song. That's not, like, you know, like, all the simple songs that everybody knows. Drummer in a box. Yeah, we got a drummer in a box up here. We got a loop station up here. What were you hunting for, by the way, Derek? Iron Man. No, man, I'm all right. There's Iron Man for you, dude. What else you got? What's another good riff? Like another riff like that. See if I can play that on the Strat. It's pretty hard for me to play these certain. Never mind. We'll just forget that all exists. White-tailed deer. How big you get your whitetails up there in Michigan, Derek? Because we got whitetails out in the desert, but they're really tiny. Here in Pennsylvania, man, they got some massive whitetails. They got a lot of whitetails here too, man. So many of them, they sleep on the side of the road because they get hit by cars, you know what I'm saying? Smoke on the water. That one? Good to see you again. No kidding. Wow, 220 average. That's a nice sized deer right there, man. You can feed a lot of people with one of those. That's great. That's really great. Yeah, well, we'll be down at the farm after we get done up here, and that'll be September. So deer will be moving around down there. I'm not exactly sure when I guess hunting seasons don't really start down there until like after Thanksgiving, so they're not moving too much. But deer walk through my parents' yard. Like, I mean, I've seen 30 of them in a just trotting through their yard. There's lots of corn and soybeans. Yeah, that. I'd say you guys probably have a shorter season than Pennsylvania has, but I would bet that a lot of the crops that you guys grow up there are the same thing that they would grow here in Pennsylvania. I know we have some really great. They still have velvet on their antlers here. Yeah, Mindy. That's well, they would have it on their antlers here too. I remember when I haven't gone deer hunting in, I don't even know, 25 years probably, maybe even longer. But I know when I would be out on the first day of buck season, like when I was a kid, they closed school the first day of buck season because nobody showed up. And you can start hunting when you're 12, and you would find buck rubs that would be the Monday after Thanksgiving. You'd find buck rubs, but the velvet would be gone, but probably only for, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks, something like that. Because they're in the rut by then, and once they're in the rut, they definitely don't have their velvet anymore. So, but when I was a kid, there was nowhere near as many deer as there are now. There was way less people, and there was a lot less deer. And now it seems like there's so many more people, and so many more deer. They kind of, I don't want to talk crap out, but they didn't manage the herd well at all. They had an influx of people from out of state move in and take over some of the rural local governments and things like that. And sorry, but bleeding heart tree huggers shouldn't talk to farmers, because farmers know what they're talking about, and bleeding heart tree huggers, unfortunately, when it comes to animal management, don't know what they're talking about. 9 times out of 10. I'll give you that 1 out of 10 times that they do. And I'm not making fun of anyone by calling them a bleeding heart tree hugger, because some of my best friends are bleeding heart tree huggers. But they also know not to tell farmers how to manage their fields, because, well, that question answers itself. So that's all I really have to say about that. But there really was. It was a big influx from New Jersey, because they had taxed, Jersey in the 80s is what California is today. They had just taxed the residents out of living there. And depending on where you lived, you could buy a cheap place in Pennsylvania on a bunch of acres of land and have a 40-minute commute to your job. So that's what they started doing. Hey, Sarah Jane, I just saw your name up there. Good to see you. Hey, good to see you, Sarah. Man, I can't believe you guys are here. I've been talking for 43 minutes. You guys are so cool to hang out with. I appreciate every single one of you being here, by the way. Like, if I didn't say that enough, I super appreciate you all being here. Look at backup drink tonight. We're going for the high quality stuff. Diet Dr. Thunder. While I'm thinking about it, I want to talk to you about my hat. This is what they call the Crusher hat from my good friends at American Hat Makers. American Hat Makers is in Texas. They make all that stuff in America for 50 years. They've been down there. They've been growing the cows and making the leather, all that stuff. It's all in America. And right now, you can get this hat on American Hat Makers website, and it crushes up. Look at that. Isn't that cool? If you've been here before, you know I love my hats, and you know I love American Hat Makers because they take good care of me. But if you get yourself an American Hat Maker hat, trust me, they will take good care of you too. And like Divine Mojo says, the price is right. Honestly, I'm not exactly sure what the price is on them right now. You go check them out, and I believe if you use, it's still good, vintage Vanlife 20. I think that'll get you a 20% discount still. I think that lasts till the end of August. So run over there and get one, or get one for your friends too. Make good Christmas presents. There's a good way there's a nice size chart there. The first one I did my size chart on, it hit spot on. You guys that have been around here for a while, you also see that I have a Scirocco hat. That's the brown one with the vents on it. But that's my desert hat because it's definitely vented, so that you can breathe a little bit. And get your vintage van life too. I like the way that guy thinks. And you can get this too, right here. Biggity bam. You can get yourself a vintage van life shirt. We got all different kinds of colors. We even got a new one out. I don't have it right now, but we got a new one with me in the war wagon. It's a blue shirt, and I'm in the driver's seat right here waving at you. Hector's on the back and everything. So after the video, after the live, go over to the web. Once you get done tripping over your tongue, you start talking again. You take yourself up to the YouTube channel, my homepage, and there's a link to the Sticker Mule store. And you can get yourself all kinds of vintage van life swag, t-shirts, and stickers. You can buy stickers if you want, but you can also send me an email to thevintagevanlife@gmail.com, and I will send you stickers for free, because I don't think you should have to buy them. That's just how I look at these things. Yep, you can get vintage van life hats, stickers, pins. I'll send you pins too, honestly. Or you can go buy them. I mean, if you want to support the channel, that's cool. I'm not going to tell you not to. But stickers, pins, send me the email, thevintagevanlife@gmail.com, and I will hook you up. In fact, some of the people that are in this chat room right now probably did that thing and got some cool stuff. So, and you never know. Once I got your gear, man, I might just send you stuff randomly because that happens too. Speaking of sending you stuff, we got memberships. We got memberships all the way down from coffee members, social members, a couple bucks a month to help put a little bit of gas tank in a little bit of gas in a War Wagon's fuel tank, or some strings on this guitar because we got to put some tens on it. So you can be a membership all the way up to the top of the food chain, which is like an unbelievably high price. So you probably don't want to do that. But you can if you want. I'm not going to say no. And you know, you get some bonus stuff. I'm not going to lie to you. I've been slacking a little bit. But one of my favorite ones, and we're going to get Shamokin postcards tomorrow. We're going out tomorrow. There you go. Thank you, Paige, for speaking about it. Tomorrow we're going to get postcards from Shamokin. So if you sign up now, you'll get a postcard from Shamokin. And then every month, you get yourself a postcard from wherever the heck I am. Shane, thank you so much for stopping by, brothers. Great to see you, my friend. And yeah, I'll be in touch because when we come down the mountain, we want to stop by. And even if we don't check out your vehicles, I'd love to see you again, brother, because it's been too long. Yes, and don't forget, another thing we got to talk about Paige. Paige was the first member. There can only ever be one first, and Paige was the first member of Vintage Van Life. So thank you, Paige. I probably haven't given you credit for that in a long time, so I apologize. And make sure after you get done with this, you go check out Paige's Instagram channel so that you can see some of the cool artwork she makes. And if you're a YouTuber, hook up with her, man, because she, you know what I mean? She's got a small business starting right there. So you support her, she'll support you, and you'll grow together. What else we got going on? What else was I going to talk about? Sometimes my brain goes way faster than my mouth, if you can believe that. Speaking of that kind of stuff, man, we've been hanging out with Greg. It's been fun. We've been watching a lot of YouTube. Right now, my new favorite thing to watch is these videos where people are dumb and they get tased. I love taser compilations. So if you guys got a good taser compilation video, send me the link to that too. Uh-oh, look who's back. Look who it is. Graham Cracker Crunch. Say hi. Oh, look at him. He sat down. He says, I want to see all your friends, Brian. I want to say hi to everybody. Isn't he a good-looking dog? Huh? My buddy Graham Cracker? Yeah, he is. He's a good boy. You guys will be out of court site this winter. You get to meet Graham Cracker, too. So, yeah. He does have a pretty short attention span, though. I'm not going to lie. Why did they take back Nomadic? Yo, freaking A, Nomadic Horizon Adventures is here. I ain't seen that cat in forever. You all might know Nomadic Horizon. He used to be the Paperback Nomad. Good to see you, man. How you been? We got a Squire? We got a Squire, Greg? Is that what you're talking about? Where is that? There we go. I'm usually dead at this hour. Well, I'm glad you're not dead, Holmes. Good to see you, Raymond. And, yeah, Raymond. I met Raymond last year down at Quartzsite. Cool dude to hang out with. I'm not sure what he's working on. I don't know how much I want to say, if he wants me to say anything or not, but you should go check his channel out. He's got, well, the rig that he lives in is pretty gnarly. I don't want to tell you what it is. I'm gonna make you go over and find out on your own. But it is not for everyone. What he does is not for everyone. So go check him out after this live, of course. And if you're still hanging out, make sure you hit that like button, because Greg said we were gonna get 40 likes tonight. And I don't want to hurt his feelings, but there ain't no way that's gonna happen. So, but if we get 20, that'd be way cool. Yeah, and Graham Cracker is super cute dog, Ray. So much. Hopefully we'll get to see Graham Cracker be hanging out with Jimmy. Hey, by the way, if you guys see the post, Greg asked a great question earlier today, and the question was, when a regular dog sees a police dog, does it go, oh shit, it's the cops? 16. All right, so Greg, you only need 24. I think you better be out there on the street hustling, showing some leg, Greg. I do love to see those hearts over there. That's way cool. I need my acoustic. Maybe Saturday we'll try to go live with the bass. I don't know how that's gonna go though. I mean, you can only play that Seinfeld stuff so many times, or what else can we play? I guess we can play Anesthesia, or like some play that funky music, White Boy bass line. Primus, Mindy, you really I appreciate that you think I got some skills like that, but I ain't got no Les Claypool skills in my wheelhouse. I wish I did, but the man is a machine. He's a freak of nature. Total freak of nature. Another one is that Billy Sheehan guy, man. If you guys don't know, all right, here's a little piece of music for y'all. This is something that most people don't know. I'm sure Mindy does, and I know Greg does because I showed him. But do you guys remember that band, Mr. Big? They did that song, I'm the one who wants to be with you. You remember that? Remember that? I hated that song. I really, really, really hated that song. And I thought, boy, nobody in this band has any talent. I mean, hell, the drummer ain't even in their most popular song. And maybe the drummer did suck, I don't know. But there's two dudes in that band that matter a lot. The guitar player in that band was named Paul Gilbert. Is named Paul Gilbert. And he is like top of the food chain good. Like, I mean, Paul Gilbert can cut anybody's, like Steve Vai, Joe Satriani, Paul Gilbert. You could, and Yngwie Malmsteen. You could say all four of those names in the same sentence. And then on the bass in the band, Mr. Big, is a guy named Billy Sheehan. And if you're a bass player and you don't know who Billy Sheehan is, you should go find out. Because he's a freak of nature. He can shred on a bass guitar like those other dudes, Satriani, Vai, Gilbert, Yngwie. He can shred like that on a bass. Like finger rolls. And I mean, he cuts head to head with Paul Gilbert live on stage. So I challenge any one of you that are into that kind of stuff, when you get done with this, you go check out, I don't know, like 91 Mr. Big live in Japan. And you just want to see like Paul Gilbert and Billy Sheehan rocking with each other, because it'll blow your mind. I remember the first time I saw it, it was in 1991. Someone showed me a VHS tape of it, and it was like, wow. And I still show everybody. So anyway, Mindy, thank you so much for stopping by. It's great to see you. Always a pleasure, my dear. Look forward to seeing you soon. Yeah, and if Greg, like Greg says, if you don't know, now you know. And then what was the other one we were watching, Greg? Last night we were watching Steve Vai. Was it called The Black Star? Or The Black Heart, something like that. But it was Steve Vai cutting heads with, hey, Jane Bray, how you doing? Steve Vai cutting heads with Yngwie. And it's ridiculous. I mean, just absolutely ridiculous. It's like a 10-minute head-to-head guitar cut where they're trying to cut each other's heads. And at like the 7-minute mark, you hear Steve Vai hit one wrong note. And I think through that whole 10-minute video, that's the one wrong note between those two guys. And they play a million notes. And they hit one wrong one. So go check. If you're into that kind of stuff, if you're not into that kind of stuff, though, you will hate it. I'm not going to lie to you. Because it's kind of like algebra for guitar players. You know what I mean? It's kind of like algebra if you're not a guitar player. Because it's just mind-numbing to wrap your brain around that stuff. Live shared out YouTube. Oh, thanks, dude. That's so cool, you. I appreciate that, Raymond. Yeah, Raymond's a cool guy, man. He sent me I was hanging out in Buena Vista last year, and I just met Matty Van Halen, and it's like the next day I got this message from this cat with a paper bag on his head. And it's like, well, I want to be friends with this guy already. And he just said a whole bunch of really cool, nice things. So, you know what I mean? Raymond's an awesome cat. If you ever get a chance to meet him, you'll be a lucky person. And Jane Bray, she shows up and always says nice stuff too. I was bummed out that I didn't get a chance to hook up with her when we were in Canada. Or even, where was the other spot we were like just missing each other at, Jane? Was that in Montana down there in the Yellowstone River? Dude! Are you kidding? The Adventures of Traveling Mike's in the house? What the heck is going on? All the homeboys are in the house. The OGs. Mike, how the heck are you? Where the heck are you? Last I heard you were going to be in Colorado about this time. And how's your air conditioner work? We put Mike's in my backyard. All right. We put an air conditioner in Mike's rig. When I was down there, when I was out in Quartzsite this winter, man. That's, again, I met all these cats out there, all these super cool cats at the Misfit camp. You know, you guys gonna be Misfit, or is there gonna be a Misfit camp this year, Mike? Raymond, whoever, who's in charge of that, man? I just want to be a Misfit. I don't want to be in charge. I got suckered into being on the board for the Ironwood meetup. That's as far as I want to go. Greg Kristovic was hidden by Paige. Unhide him, Paige. Oh, thank you. Who are you yelling at? Somebody must got Paige's dander up. Missouri for another week, then heading back to Colorado. Were you out in the Springs, Mike? Or Pueblo, maybe? I knew you didn't do it on purpose, Paige. Yeah, Greg's got ultimate authority. Like, if Greg says something wrong, it still stays. Greg can never be held. Ever. Because that's my brother. He's allowed ultimate freedom. Even if he gets me kicked off of YouTube. Yeah, he's back, Paige. I also, Paul Snyder. Did you see my buddy Paul Snyder up there in Utah? Check him out. Seidner. I think that's how you spell his last name. He's got a new YouTube channel. Back to Pueblo West. All right. How is Pueblo West, Mike? Is it still kind of crazy down there, or is it calmed down? Last time I was there, man, it was pretty bummy. Actually, it was a pretty gnarly place to be. A lot of boarded up buildings and closed businesses and stuff like that. Misfits hasn't met for a meetup this year. Probably 26 to 27 is the next official meetup. Right on. All right. Good to know. We need more likes. I like the way Greg thinks, but we're already an hour in, Greg. I would say unless you go out and start hustling them, I don't think we're going to get 24 more likes, but that's okay. I like when you guys set unachievable goals. Oh, guys, I tell you what. That quick, gentlemen and ladies, we have already been doing this for an hour. You ought to come down, Jane, and hang out. Even if we're not official misfits, we can all be misfits all over the place until the big misfits come back to us. But I gotta thank you all for coming out tonight. It's been freaking great hanging out. We got 18 likes. I guess I'll do this one for you, and then we're going to say goodnight, everybody. That's all I got for you tonight, guys. Thank you so much, so much for hanging out. Jane, I promise you, if we ever get to meet face to face, I will rock and roll for you until the sun goes down. The next day even. How about that? But guys, that's going to do it for this one. Look for me on Saturday night about 7 p.m. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button on the way out. And if you're interested, you can too become a member. But that's going to do it for this one. We will see you on the next one. Keep on venting.